you know what I'm saying, 30 years, all we produce is, you know what I'm saying, trap music. That's all Memphis is known for. It's no way, ain't nobody broke the mold. You feel me?
You
Like,
can't do that. You can't do that by moving out the city though.
I mean, but it's just like if you're like, say if I'm an artist right now, say because I remember, bruh, y'all know the free concerts they do at U of M, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they brought Smino here. Man, when I say they booed that nigga, man, they booed him off of the stage. Like, he went home and tweeted about it. Like, I don't know if y'all know his music, but you know what I'm saying? He has a pretty cool career. A lot of people like it.
No, what?
He got a lot of good marketing. They booed that nigga off the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of it is just groupthink. You feel me? Because you get, you know what I'm saying, these hood dudes alone. You know, sometimes they are quite eclectic. They have different interests, but when the most popular thing out is a certain thing, it requires a culture. So it requires someone like a guy, someone like Gucci, somebody you're like this on somebody else.
I want to say I know it was some white people in the audience booing that nigga too. It couldn't have been just no niggas booing.
No, it was everybody. Of course, you got people that rock with it, but everybody was booing this nigga, bro. Like I think he was performing because you know you rock with some what's the joke he got? She's at me and experimenting with my eyes. Boo that nigga. I like song. Boo that nigga off the stage, bro.
Man,
And so it gets to a certain point where it's just like it's disheartening for anybody who isn't making trap music to make music here. That's why you're gonna move to LA. Like I remember Unapologetic a couple years ago were on the cover of the Memphis Flyer and the cover said the future of hip hop. When I say like every like popular DJ, whatever, so forth and such posted that and was like, who are these niggas? Didn't go look them up. You know what I'm saying? Didn't try to give them a chance, but just because they weren't trap niggas and the Memphis Flyer called them the future of hip hop, everybody was completely unreceptive to it. And so it's gonna, and a lot of people talk about, oh, you got the gatekeepers. It's not really any gatekeepers, because I doubt whether or not Gotti has any real pull in the city or really any pull anywhere. Because all I know from that nigga is he got a restaurant. So when you look at these things, you have to be able to draw a line in the sand. You feel me? You as a people, we have to see who cares about innovation and creativity and who out here just talking. You know what I'm saying? Who out here just following the status quo? Who out here just being followers?
You can't be innovative moving out the city though. Like they just come with it. You can't be afraid for no booze or none of that if you're trying to make a change. And that's where I'm standing on. Like I don't care what nobody talking about. I don't care no old head talking about. You know, I tried to do that. That's cool. That I like appreciate it. You know, I see how the conversation. You got to move out the city. Y'all just ain't built for it. You move out the city, you just ain't built for it. I made folks rock my music. Like I ain't grab nobody's head and put it to the speaker and be like, hey, bump this. This something different than rap. I'm rocking with it. As I see like the type of music, like I put out some different music and I can see who gravitate towards it. So now I can kind of see where I can you know, network them type of songs or the type of people that's dealing with it. You know, you had to study. Like a lot of people don't be studying. They just put out this type of music and they just started to build a box around them own self. Like I feel like that's how I feel like about Unapologetic. Like they're hard to me. You know what I'm saying? But ain't gonna make it nowhere in Memphis because they not it's only in a certain little area and they're not presenting themselves not to where they have to not be themselves, but present themselves to where everybody else could possibly gravitate.
That has to be a bridge.
And
yeah,
I think
so that's why I feel like I hold weight as far as like my name in the city, like because I'm trying, like I said, like the whole conversation that we having right now, that's what I'm trying to do. But it's a certain way it got to be done for it to, you know, really be happening. And a lot of people be wanting this stuff they want different music to make it out of Memphis, but they ain't got like no plan. All they just doing the same show with the same people, doing the same thing. All they doing is running their place. They working hard, but they ain't going nowhere. They just running their place, doing the same thing. I got a Metro Boomin beat. Okay. I got a double O feature. Why ain't the rap niggas listen to my music? You gotta do it some more.
I feel like all of this at play too. And then my thing is, for one, everybody don't have to be no huge star. Like if we looking at nigga, I just like making money, and being a middle class rapper is something that niggas don't like to think about, but it's plenty of them. If we think about Vince Staples, if we think about Chance the Rapper, if we think about people who Big Crit, people whose lives are like they good, they not multimillionaires, but they got their situation figured out where they touring all the time, where they doing movie placements all the time. It's like everybody don't have to be the biggest star in the world just to be successful. And we got to learn how to build the business model around wherever you are so you can just build up from that. Like, because you can have, let's say you got, 1,000 fans in Memphis, 1,000 fans in Memphis that's gonna come to your show when you do it in 6 months or every twice a year. That's, you can branch out from that. Then you can have 500 in Mississippi, 500 in Nashville, and go, go from there. It don't have to be, I need every nigga in the city to support.
Why would people have to move then if that's the case?
You don't.
If you ain't trying to have you need a lot of people, obviously you trying to be a big star. So it's either, I feel like this contradictive. Like you don't need a lot of people, but you trying to move out of the city to get a lot of people to listen to you. And if a lot of people listen to you, obviously you will sort of, blow up or whatever. But I don't know.
I think everybody's different. Some people move to LA and they popping. But we gotta think about it. All our favorite rappers, shit. Dolph wasn't really living in Memphis like that. Gotti don't live in Memphis. Key Glock don't live in Memphis. Like none of these niggas live. For one, because it's dangerous for them. But it's
that's the most important part why they left.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous. It wasn't like they had to leave. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of these people live in. They don't live like in the you know what I'm saying, in Memphis, but they live on the outskirts for sure.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous. But for the most part, you got somebody got to change the game. Like that's what I'm still here. I can see it happening. A lot of people can't see it happening. So you want to move out because you feel like it's a different target market there. That's cool. But if you want to make a change and be innovative, and you make a different type of music, I say stay in Memphis. Not saying don't go nowhere else. Like I travel, so that's how I'm able to get like some of this knowledge and different type of networks. Like let's say I meet A&R or something. When I be going to these meetings, like I'm playing these other people that ain't the rapper that they normally hear. Like I'm playing J Music, the stuff I got with J Music, Alex Cross. Like I'm playing the stuff I got with them first, and they be like, "Who is that?" As long as they know. So that's my thing. Like, don't if you go stay in Memphis, at least travel. If you can't travel, man, you got the internet, so you can't be complaining about everything. But that's the biggest thing why different type of music can't make it out of Memphis. The expectation is too high. Like they want 20,000 people to listen to them from the jump. Like, hey, shout it, slow your roll. Like, y'all just started making this type of music 3 years ago. Other people doing it for a long time.
Take time, yeah.
So I don't be listening when everybody be argumentative on Twitter. When I be making them type of statement, I ain't trying to listen to none of that, bro. I made music for Young Lean, and I had a crazy fan base in London before I did in Memphis. So I wasn't sitting up there like different type of music can't make it out of Memphis. I'm sitting here making cloud rap music straight out the M. I'm doing pop, like I'm finna create a different type of way where it's gonna make sense to Memphis. Like I ain't gonna get mad. I know what kind of market that Memphis like to have. So I ain't finna get mad if something don't go right, and I'm trying to listen to I'm trying to get people to hear this different type of music. Like I know it's gonna be ups and downs. Like the booze gonna happen, the people not listening gonna happen, the throwing away of the merch and flyers and stuff, that's gonna happen. But that you ain't never seen somebody great not go through that.
And like you say, you just gotta get around. move around and
That's
find
the,
out
that's,
what's
that's
your
the main thing. That's the main thing. Not
what's
I
your
know for
biggest
a fact.
base? What's your biggest base outside of your home base? What's your biggest base outside of where you live? Like, Portland, Seattle, like all these places, like they love Memphis music and they're open to all type of different all types of different forms of Memphis music. Yeah, it's just about getting out and really just testing that market in other places, because Memphis is, for one, now saturated. Memphis has become a larger market, which is good and bad in a lot of ways, but definitely more people now get more visibility than shit 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years ago, you bring Play J music at a meeting, they ain't gonna let you back. But now it's like it's open, so it's like it's more open, and it's a good thing. I do think it's just growing, and like you said, it take time. Look at where we're gonna be at in 20 years instead of like 1 year, year to year to year kind of deal. This is a long-term shit that we got to really be thinking about and looking back. And even a 10-year plan is like, yeah, like you got to stick with it. It took, like, niggas don't realize Rick Ross didn't get his first hit single till he was 30 years old. Like, and now he is who he is. He took that, and blew it all the way up. But even 2 Chainz didn't get on to 36. It's like staying with it for a long, long time instead of, like he keeps saying, complaining after 2 years of doing something and you ain't really perfected it. That's not the move.
But at the same time, they both made a lot of changes. They realized it's some changes, some different stuff that need to happen at their age. But that's how I feel like everybody that made different music around here go wait till they're like 31, like, dang, okay. Okay, I guess I start doing this. Like, you can't be scared to like do all that. Come with being innovative and being a forward thinker. Like, you just don't be afraid. Like, I know Memphis can create a market like for different, make an avenue for different type of music. Like, man, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just know I'm gonna make it happen. So
So I feel like yeah, you for sure right on that one. But like I said, the culture, something's got to break through, and the culture isn't gonna change until these people who have been doing all this hard work continue to do the hard work like yourself and get that national attention.
I do have a statement. Like, I was talking to somebody about this, like trying to break out different type of music in Memphis. Like, everybody I know for a fact that does some other than rap or trap have everybody in Memphis, like, let's say unapologetic, like they know plenty of people. They got the Orange Mound building. Like,
Yeah.
come on now. What rap nigga can get the Orange Mound building? Y'all know all the new people articles. This other dude I know, he knows it's no investors. All these people that got real deal keys to the city, they know all these people, but they worried about why ain't nobody listen to my music. Like, y'all have the real living. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm doing all the trap gangster music, but let me get this network with these people. It's gonna be over with. Like, I'm gonna build a real bridge, and then that's how I can be able to have everybody cross over and do different stuff. I mean, I've been doing it anyway, just off the strength of how I carry myself and just who I know. For example, with the Cokehead song, doing that with my homie Cross, doing the Stranger song. That's the thing. Like, everybody that does different type of music in Memphis, they know all the people, editorial people, blah blah blah. I think another reason is DJs too. This almost like it's not necessarily a gatekeep thing, because the DJs kind of rock with they see the fan base, but at the same time, DJs are afraid to get booed themselves and get disliked for trying to break out some different stuff. But they all tied to each other. So, the fans.
I wanted to say something too. I don't know if y'all brought this up, but I think it's also a collaborative issue. Like, we will never as a city be as progressive or as as big as a city like Atlanta if we don't collaborate together. Because you got to look at it like, when you look at Atlanta, and I hate to bring them up, but that's like the perfect example. You got Future, Thug, Gunna, shoot, the Migos, all these people who stick together. You hear them on songs almost every other day, but you will never hear certain Memphis artists on a song with each other. And
Well,
you got,
I feel like we tied into too much like gang activity too. Like it's too many like sets in Memphis, like
yeah,
other than Atlanta. So our entourage are two mutual and they beef at the same time. Like
Man, there's so many gangs in Memphis and they don't be from nowhere.
like
They
the
sign up for gangs online.
people
But it's
entourage
gang, you
are
know,
from different
it's
cities.
gangs everywhere. It's just like even in California, you got niggas like Mozzie and YG doing songs together. We got a Crip nigga in a you know, or you know, we got Crip Nipsey and
Nah, but
Mozzie.
they don't be beefing like the and plus that's a bigger like it's spread out more. Like in the you got people that Memphis bang. They don't really like bang, but they beef with each other and into each other like it's Cali, but we too small to be doing it, and people that be beefing with each other from the same hood, or they would just cool with each other, and everybody know each other. So you know that's the thing about
But
like
shit, I was
all
gonna say it ain't even just the gang banger rappers or nothing like that. Like it's a lot. It's a nigga. I feel like it's more beef with niggas who don't rap about guns and stuff than it is like.
Yeah, I would say it's because like
niggas
they people be lame and like they personality, like they legit just be lame. Like you be doing lame. Like for me, I'm not working with these different type of artists in Memphis for the most part, because I be seeing what they be saying on social media. Like I be looking through all them shares, all them retweets, all them quotes. I'm looking at everything you said. So you already like that's how you go get blackballed doing all that. G, like I be seeing what some people be saying, like, man, what McCall, and then turn around and be trying to get a feature from what McCall homeboy. But nah, we were just in the studio looking at what you just said. It's over. You should ain't even said that. But you trying to collaborate and build that bridge between the music you make and the music we make. And I hope we collaborate. But y'all just be weird, like really weird. Like I go to the shows, like people talking about you know, they feel like man, you been doing with Duke Deuce and Meek Mill. Gee, I know folks that seen me in these shows from the past couple. I had to stop going because people were being weird. You know, they were fanboying too much, touching all on my head. And like, I don't even know you, like, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I be in these underground shows, so I be seeing what's going on, like the Hot Tone and Growlers, but it's everybody be in the box and just gatekeep nothing.
Yeah.
You had. Like they be over here like this. They ain't got what you had. Like, and then you want to be, you feel like people who make different type of music might feel a certain way about you because you make different type of music. When that ain't the case, like I'd be like, man, this dude hard. And then kind of find out they be doing some other weird lame stuff, talking about something, man, dude. I talked to my homeboy, they be like, yeah, dude, talking about me, and I know my homeboy got good word of mouth, so I'd be like, you know, why you think like that? I don't just go off what somebody else say, but I got to kind of follow up with that, like why we ain't working with dudes. So I look them up and be like, dang, okay, now I see why this can never happen, because they done ran their mouth and said something stupid, and, you know, all that. And I was working with I worked with one artist, and this is other artists that want to work with me, but they beefing with the artists that I work with, but they told me getting in the studio with me, like they all in my DM, big bro, blah blah blah, and I'm like this is why I can't work, because y'all doing all this. Like you can't be saying this and then want to work with us on the other side, and it just be lame. Like I know the people that make different type of music in Memphis be talking about, man, these rap niggas, they just be doing it, talking about blah blah blah, and they just be hanging out with each other and all that. Like that's really not the case. I know niggas be talking about me, and I know for a fact, like, yeah, y'all just talking. Nigga don't even know. I'm really like putting motion into Memphis. Like I'm the different type of music that I make, like the stuff you heard with Clay and them, all that type of music, and J music. I'm taking it outside the city, but I'm still in the city. So you know what I'm saying? So that's my way. That's part of how I can help. But going back to like people make different type of music, bro. They gotta stop all the talking. Like, see it. This stuff is being seen. That's why that's why we can't collaborate. That's the biggest thing. People run their mouth too much. They ain't got nothing to talk about. And they take it as me saying what I'm saying is because where I'm at. Bro, I've been making the same type music, the same different music since I came up. All the stuff y'all hear about with Duke Deuce, I've been making it since I started making beats. I ain't sit up there and cry. I mean, I was young, so I say some little stuff, but it wasn't like how people who 30 saying it now. So I just kept perfecting, and man, everybody started gravitating towards me. But you got people that ain't, they want to gatekeep and want everybody to listen to their music at the same time. And the people that want to listen to the music are the people that they hate. Like, I don't get it. Like, it don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah.
That nobody come to y'all shows. Like, it's so much that tie into why we can't get this stuff going. Like, get different type of
it just take more sit downs too. Just like even situations like it's just more meetings of the minds, more people. Because when niggas get time to sit in their own bubble, their own silo, sit on internet all day, they just get time to think. Like you said, weird shit, and it's just more so bringing more people together to really sit down and have these conversations. Because, like Jerry said, you're gonna get Gunna Future. These niggas is gonna be in the same studio together. They gonna be linked up. They finna talk. They gonna how they be. Like, it's not that Atlanta is argument free. It's not that Atlanta is gun free. That niggas gonna get killed in Atlanta. It's just more. They got business mindset down. Like I'm getting in an Uber. Last time I was in Atlanta, because my cousin worked down there. At Stankonia, and I'm in the Uber on the way to Stankonia, and the Lyft Uber driver like, let's do a song together. I'm like, God damn. It's just they really doubt it. They doubt the networking on a level where all the egos is like put to the side before anything. And I think we can do that if we just have more sit downs, more link ups. Because here, kid, you can tell me this, bro. If I'm wrong, tell me if I'm lying. Like, anytime you done linked up with a nigga you had beef with outside of Memphis, it's like that beef don't exist. Y'all niggas is cool.
I mean, I wouldn't say me personally. I ain't, what I'm saying, I ain't even know about it, but show like, yeah, we go, yeah, it's on my life. You can feel it. Like, if I just know you from the M, I don't even know you, and I just know you from the M. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, we doing it because I don't know. It's just
it's magical. It's magical. So it's like we need to do more.
I swear to God, like we go stand 10 toes, like my partner from the M, we don't even know each other. We just know we just probably seen each other on Instagram and recognize each other, and we go, you know what I'm saying, do some stuff in LA or something like that together. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't know how to even just long getting into like trying to get people to do different music, a different type of sound of music.
I feel like Marco and Jazzy both brought up good points, because Marco, you was talking about how Vince Staples getting placements and whatnot, and Jazz talking about collaboration. Like, I know the people are working on Unapologetic, like they've been like working hard to get like seeing how getting Netflix placements. You feel me? Getting Axe commercial placements. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these different things. And what Jazzy said was collaborating. A lot of Memphis artists. I learned this thing from Issa Rae. A lot of these people have issues with always trying to network up. They want the people that's famous already to do a song with them. You know what I'm saying? They want people with pull in the city, with clout to do something, instead of just meeting with the people on your level, being like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Me and this dude, we both make different types of music, but we cool. Let's go to the studio. Let's do this. People not hitting up nobody, you know what I'm saying, to collab, to really do some work. Out of the city, because I know, like with everything I say about trap music, which I listen to trap music, these trap artists, them niggas work, bruh. They'll literally drop their mixtape, go to the studio the next day, drop 10 songs, scrap 8 of them, go make another 10 songs. Like, these people be out here working, like trapping the songs, just like trapping the streets. And a lot of times, like, of course, you know what I'm saying, you care about your art, you want to be delicate with it and whatnot. But I also feel like, I don't want to put this the wrong way, broke niggas have no reason to like you trying to slow down and be like, I want to do it a certain way. Like if you know your fan base ain't where it's supposed to be, you know you don't have the catalog you want. There's no reason you should be smoking weed every day. You know what I'm saying? Getting on the internet talking about gatekeepers and whatnot. If you know you're not out here in the studio protecting your craft, you know you're not going to events to
A
network.
whole lot of that going on.
Like,
you know, and going back to which is going back on two things. First, like when you saying like work down, I had people telling me, bro, you work with Coke Cash and blah blah blah. Gee, what are you talking about? Me and Cole been working since we got out of high school, and now look good and talking about I didn't join forces with blah blah blah. And what do you have everybody you know from the M? I've been working with since I was like 17, 18. On God. So I ain't trying to hear nothing about that. Like I'm personally telling you, like for me, I work with people I feel like, you know, at the same level, if not down, because you know, that's what I be doing. I have big studio sessions. I be getting people I always been working with from the jump since day one, and then I get somebody that I don't know or haven't met before. Like I'm working with some person, like dude, 17, like I don't know, dude. When I met him, bro, that man was a big fan of me. I knew he did different music because I think Clay had posted on his story, and then I put on Facebook about doing like some different stuff, and somebody posted me again. So I'm like, I'm gonna reach out to him, and dude was like, bro, I've been listening. I was listening. Damn, it was like a part of my childhood. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy because of the type of different music he made. And then another thing, when you were talking about like the Netflix, the sync and stuff, that's why I feel like everybody like that's the type of pool that people that make music like unapologetic and like different type of music out of Memphis, that's the pool they have. Like y'all got that type of pool to be doing it, but don't know trap artists, no gangster artists know about that. And I feel like that's the thing that's gatekeep from the other side of Memphis when it comes to music. Like them niggas ain't telling Double O about no Netflix opportunity.
They not.
That's why I feel like that's why I'm talking about it. Like they had that pool, bro. Y'all know how to get to all them sinks and all that. Man, these people don't know, bro. These folks are in the streets, and I know how to do some of that. So I'm on P Valley. I was on P Valley first episode, 3 songs, just because of what I put out. Straight Memphis. No folks look me up. Katori hit me up and put me on P Valley. I'm on the next season. I got some on Bigger. I got some on something else. I got some on the movie with somebody else that's gonna come out later in the year or next year. But like I'm doing the same thing them folks doing, except I'm helping the so-called gangster trap artists with that. Like I'm telling dudes, like we can make some little stuff like this. You know, it's probably gonna get picked up because you know they're asking me for stuff. But let it be somebody else that make different type of music. So look, this is what we got. This is what we can do. They can't do. Like that's how I feel like it's coming. And I'm like, you know, that ain't cool. So all the information that I learned, that all this knowledge that I'm getting, that I know other people on the other side of the Memphis music know, and they kind of, and I feel like they gatekeeping it. I'm gonna, you know, spread the knowledge up to them to drink the water. So all I can do is just bring the water. Like I'm bringing plenty of water. I'm even making water, and because you know this, I feel like being a forward thinker, innovator. That's how it should be done. But a lot of gatekeeping going on, a lot of talking, thinking everybody go see it going on. That's why ain't a lot of collaborating going on. So yeah, so all them syncs and stuff like them type of niggas, they know that. They know how to get that. They know the people to go to. These rap niggas, they don't know that, bro. And they be like, shoot, y'all got all the clout. Everybody listen to y'all music. Why you can't do it? Like, bro, no folks don't know that. These people are real there from the streets, bro. And y'all can't be doing it. Y'all expect Memphis to be bigger than that. So this, I feel like one of the roles I can do, like, okay, I can see how to get Netflix you know, just sync opportunities. So let me try to get whoever I work with, they ain't, you know, they just do like rap, trap, whatever. Let me see if I can get them on something cool. Like I got this song that's out, and this artist really ain't big, but it's like I'm developing, and we possibly finna be on P Valley. So they reached out to me about this song that I put out that features the artist that ain't even big. So, you know, that's a start. And that's probably, I think that's their first sync. this definitely their first thing. But that's just me. That's how I'm trying to move. I ain't trying to do no gatekeeping. If I'm doing gatekeeping, it's probably somebody that's I just don't want to deal with, or they didn't. I done seen something they didn't said, or something like that. Like they didn't disrespect me in a way that they think I ain't gonna see or notice. Like that's the only reason I'm doing that. But on the flip side, I don't be trying to work with a lot of people too. Like I ain't trying to devalue myself like that. It's cool collaborating, but I ain't finna be working with everybody, bro. Like y'all music be hard, like, but I ain't finna work with everybody. That's all with. Like I can't be deluding myself like that. Like I'm very delicate with my brand. If I work with this person, certain people, it's go mess up the brand. Like it's certain people I work with that I feel like everybody might not rock with at the moment, but it'll make sense to my brand and to the other person's brand. I don't want to just do something that just totally just don't even make sense. There's a lot of stuff that's going to it. I ain't gonna lie. I keep talking on.
I'll say just what you you know what I'm saying, being in this space and doing it so long. I'll say I know I don't rap, but I know a lot of rappers who came out of their city say you know what I'm saying, you gotta take over the city, you know what I'm saying, and then that's when you get famous and whatnot. And the best way to take over your city is, you know what I'm saying, getting plays with DJs and whatnot. How do you feel? Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if it's just me. You feel me? Maybe I don't go out enough, but you be feeling like every DJ in the city got the same set list. You feel me? So do you like I want to know how y'all feel just about the rotation of music, because honestly, like my true feelings is that there like I said earlier, there isn't a lot of innovation here, and I feel like it's a lot of people who are scared to be polarizing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is a lot goes into it. It's just like with people like Jazzy. I feel like we need more journalists. We need more people writing about the scene. It's not enough writing coming out about our scene, so we're not telling our own story. Then stuff gets overshadowed. It's just we need more of that. We need more just journalism and people capturing the scene, and not niggas who take photos and rap on the side. Like people just need to be focused and dedicated to the thing.
That'd be my thing, bro. It's too many. It's too many people that want to do too many things, and they not really like. I do a lot of stuff, but I make sure what I do makes sense. Like I direct. I was a teacher, mentor. Like I was really an 8th grade teacher in Craig Middle School, straight out the hood. Like it wasn't what I was doing, but that was just something I did. And you know, I do photography. I'm doing everything, but everybody be trying to do everything. Like, and they like, for example, I have people when they come to my label, they want to be A&R, but you know, you want to slick be a rapper, like.
Exactly.
Bro, like they be cool. Like I ain't looking for no A&R trying to turn to a rapper. Like you probably can make that happen somewhere else, but you stepping on toes, like where it just don't make any sense. But then as far as like the journalism, I feel like people that do articles about Memphis, they only do it with the other side of Memphis. They ain't doing with the rap folks. Luckily, I done ran across interview with you know, Daily Memphis, and I was happy to do that because now I feel like, you know what I'm saying, now I'm in tune with everybody, with some of the people that work for Daily Memphis, and like you know, I see who Daily Memphis follow, so I'm gonna try to tap into like who they follow and kind of, you know, spread, like get some of that knowledge and spread it across it, see how can I help, because I have a different type of fan base than a lot of people. So yeah. And then like we are Memphis and the Memphis Voyager, I ain't did no interview, and I feel like I'm pivotal to be able to have them type of interviews, but they just only doing like, it's like one-sided to me.
I mean, it's definitely a lot of that. It's a lot of that. I mean, I've got a lot of experience in that with just a lot of times the white folks, they just scared of niggas, like the type of niggas that they need to be interviewing. They just scared and they don't want to tap in with that. And then you got black people that buy into that, who try to like really, you know, separate the scene in that way. So they want to be more of the, I know how to talk right and this and that. So you have a lot of that. and people play into that. But I just want to say, just like these are the type of the conversations that are the culture pushing conversations. We know Jazzy is gonna be, the Ebro of Memphis in the future. We know like this is what we talking about. Hit Kid is gonna be whoever you gonna be that level of Memphis. It just take time, and we just building, and it's really. We got to do the work and then look back instead of trying to look forward before we do the work and see what we gonna be. Because it's just like this is part of the work, podcast and independently doing our own thing and really sticking in there and doing our own thing and sticking with it for long enough to get progress. That's what it takes, and I think we all doing it in our own rights, and just coming together more is the key.
Yeah, it's just so much I just know that separate the community, especially like the black creators. Like it's like the people make like rap music, they just tell them you just rap. We'll do AR, the other cool stuff in Memphis, and the rapper, the people who really rapping, they just don't know. They just not like tapped in like that, and it's gonna take somebody that do know to help them out and build a bridge for them. And someone can take it and really run with that bridge, but they just don't even know how to tap into that because they just came up, they just in the streets and they started rapping, so that's all they really know. And everybody else don't want to. They, like you said, they scared.
Yeah,
I know white people like the black people too. That's like in the
yeah, be plenty of them.
I don't know. It's just a big gap. It's a huge gap between all that, and that's why I feel like I'm in between that gap. Like I know I'm one of the ones that can help build some of the bridges between the different type of sounds and scenes of Memphis.
Yeah.
But I have some people that they be overstanding it on Twitter. That's why I have to be. I don't really like being political, but I feel like it's necessary sometimes. I gotta shake the spot. I gotta see where everybody mind that, cause y'all really think it's something that's really not. Like y'all think niggas that make this type of music be thinking like that. Like, bro, you don't know how much work we done put into. I told J Music come to New York to show him like this was going on, like this what we doing. So now he understand that man came to New York. He was like, bro, I ain't trying to go back. So he got back, he was like, damn, bro, we back in Memphis. Like I flew some of my homies out to LA, and I had a session. I got an Airbnb, all that, and that show them like how everything be moving, like how much work we put into and bring back to Memphis. And y'all think we just be linking up with big artists and that's it. Man, all this stuff, man, straight off the ground, straight groundwork, bro. Everybody y'all that seen me work with, man, I hit up Dolphin, was like, what you scared to work with Hit Kid or something? Man, send me his number. Like, I ain't no dude, but I asked him it. I'm trying to get something going. We talked on the phone and everything. So a lot of these people just be scared to reach out. I ain't scared to reach out to nobody. But like that's why I feel like it's not well, he turned my laptop. That's why I feel like it was not going on in Memphis. Ain't nobody reaching out to each other. I'm reaching out for sure. I'm reaching forward, I'm reaching backwards. But if you trying to make both of us drown, it's over with. Like it's some people I want to work with now. I get to working with them and shit like, yeah, you go make both of us drown. Now I got you a life jacket. You go disregard the life jacket and try to grab my hand and bring both of us down. And I'm like, so I know how to swim, you know what I'm saying? I want to help you swim, but it help you stay afloat, but you just trying to drown. So it's a lot of that going on too. You got people that want to take you down with you when stuff ain't going right, and they want to be getting all sad and getting their feelings, and that's when the emotions start coming out on social media. And when I don't be doing all that, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if I work with a person, bro, and they get to doing all that, too much talking on, hey, dude. They get to doing all that, like being emotional on Twitter, like and I'm working with them and doing all the plan, like ain't nobody trying to work with me and blah blah blah. And I go study people's pages and I try to understand like why ain't nobody working with dude. I'm gonna put you on the ground, but you tripping. I be trying to understand like why ain't nobody working with dude, and I see what they be saying. I see the type of fan base they have. I see what they be wearing. I see the type of energy they put out. Then I get with them in person. I see how they are. I see their personality. I see who they hang around with. I see the type of posts they make, the consistency of they post. Like I study people, everybody I work with, I study people pages. Like I study everything because I need to make sure my energy around me is right. And that's just me, how I work with people and try to be collaborative, especially like in Memphis. So I can see where I need to put my energy into and how can I make better energy in Memphis by doing it. Like I'm working piece by piece, step by step with people who don't who are not so-called known in Memphis or known outside of Memphis to be able to create a better infrastructure in Memphis. So yeah, can't nobody say I ain't reaching back and helping nobody out. Like my homie Kid Dope, like he make different type of music. Like you can put him in the category Juice WRLD, Trippie Redd. Like I had flew him out to LA and doing some different stuff and we make a different type of music in Memphis. And that's why I linked up with some person like dude 17. So and he reminded me like a real pop star, like dude gonna be a superstar. So and I feel like it's gonna be different for Memphis. But I'm only speaking from his, the experience as far as like what I'm doing to bridge that gap between the different scenes of Memphis, not even just like between the rap and different type of music, but all over the place when it comes to people just doing what they're supposed to do and not trying to cross paths and step on toes like what we was talking about. Yeah, people who want to be doing this and doing that, but they ain't got the one thing they trying to do from the jump straight and they trying to get it to dip in something else. You got, this is for example, you got journalists want to be, I don't know, singers, I don't know, just doing too much and they can't handle neither one of them by themselves. And stuff just be all over the place. There ain't no structure. That's what I'm big on. That's what my record label represent. Like I'm big on like being punctual, structure, being militant, like all that. I showed up 5 minutes early for the meeting. Like this type of culture, I try to install into the studios. Like people, I don't like nobody coming late to my session. I don't like nobody bringing no extra people. I gotta see who coming in. Nah, they can't come. Video shoot. Nah, you can't come. I told the girls when we doing the video shoot, if anybody 15 minutes late, I'm shutting the whole video shoot down. We had a session, and I ain't like how the session was going. Nah, we finna start. It was 12-hour session. We was in there 4 hours already. I said, nah, we ain't finna do this. Like, nah, like, but this what I'm carrying over into like everything else I'm doing. So if I had a meet with the mayor or something like that, like I'm there early. Like I don't care how he think. Like people who deal with people I deal with, like come. That's how I'm coming.
But thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate all y'all takes. I know y'all probably got a lot of stuff to do at the end of the day. But both of y'all mentioned that y'all are working on some things. I know, Hickey, did you want to talk a little bit about Camp South Records?
Yeah. I really I start from the top, but I got a lot of deals on the table. I got a crazy deal, which was very stupid. That's how they would kind of trigger everything from the top to the bottom. So I got Camp South. I really started. I had already had it in place, but what really made me kick it off, it was people telling me like, you should go not one domino down at a time. You go be a producer, then we try to do the blah blah blah, and so like, nah, this nigga ain't talking to me. Nah, I ain't. Nah, I'm just finna run my own stuff. I'm straight. I'm just finna run my own thing. That would really kick it out. Like I'm finna turn people up in Memphis. Like I ain't signing nobody outside of Memphis. Like I had people reach out for my first artist trying to, sign, and they want from Memphis. So no, it ain't gonna be none of that. I ain't. It's just gonna be a Memphis thing where I'm rebuilding the structure. Like you got CMG, PRE, Connect Music. It's gonna be something new. It ain't really new, but they doing something with Boosie. Boosie did I guess like a joint venture almost. Now I got my label, but I'm seeing a bigger picture. So as you was to put Paper Route and Rock Nation together, that's how it's kind of gonna be. Because I like the infrastructure, like the independence of Paper Route, but we moving big like Rock Nation. So and I'm gonna have different sounds. Not just like it's not gonna be everybody gonna be totally different. It's just gonna be all over the place, but it's gonna be cohesive and make sense. Like this artist can complement the other artists.
Mm-hmm.
This with the label. It's gonna be bigger than how I'm saying it, but they're just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So like what I'm trying to do, like I'm trying to change the game, and I can't do that doing anything regular. So don't expect to see anything regular a few times.
And then Marco, you have a label as well. Can you touch a little bit on what's going on with it? And what's the name of the label?
It's Radio Raheem Music. So yeah, it's really I'm expanding. Got a distribution deal with Empire, working with them for a minute, and it's really great right now for me. My focus is really truly my own career, but I'm really tapping into other avenues. TV and film has been a big thing for me. I've worked with Spotify directly with on their scripted podcast. And so that really shined the light on to me, just like how much other work is out there. And it's like being able to be in like this, Donald Glover situation where you creating the work for your own culture by writing your own stuff and producing your own stuff and being able to get stuff made. But this 5-year plan type of deal. I've been in Hollywood meetings and been sitting down with production companies and all things like that. To really just get stuff made in our city. We need the stuff to be made in Memphis, and for Memphis artists to be included as actors. It's out and still doing my residency at Georgetown, so I'm building on it. And my plan is to keep bringing Memphis artists to DC to showcase their stuff, hip hop vibe, and just keep doing it. So yeah.
And then Tino, I know that now you are currently serving as an intern for Unapologetic. Did I get that right?
Well, I'm not an intern. I'm just part of Unapologetic on the street team, and I'm currently producing directing a TV show that we're gonna have on the app this summer, 2022. I also do comedy and whatnot. So you can catch me on all social media platforms. Honorable Tino, if you wanna hear me say jokes and stuff like that. But yes, I'm on there as a director, releasing a TV show called Somewhere in Memphis.
I ain't gonna lie. They got everything they need.
Hell yeah.
They can definitely stop. They can definitely change the game. I ain't gonna lie. So
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Great. Well, I look forward to seeing everything that y'all doing. Appreciate y'all again, and thank you so much. I'm gonna let y'all go.
All right, good meeting y'all.
All right, y'all.
Have a good one.